turn my YouTube on. I want to welcome everyone on Sportscaster. If you enjoyed this stream, please, please, please smash that favorite button and hit follow, because I would really, really appreciate it. If you're following on YouTube, let me get this over here so you can hear me a little bit better. How about that? If you're following on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe the notification bell so you're notified next time I go live. I would appreciate that as well. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget, at the bottom of the description of this, there is a link for single-time donations to my site. All single donations help me bring streams to you. A $5 donation or more will allow a question. I'll be able to answer anything you need. Anything $25 or more, I'll make a stream specifically for you. Just make a suggestion. I want to welcome Alex, USN, and Rocket Blast Joe to my stream here on Sportscaster. Thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate you very much. Today, we're talking about Marlon Mack. Should the Indianapolis Colts GM Chris Ballard and head coach Frank Reich offer Marlon Mack an extension? He can be extended this year. Happy Saturday to you too, man. It's one of those times. So Marlon Mack last year, really his breakout season, even though he didn't break 1,000 yards, was the year before last. And then last year he showed a lot of new things with his running ability. He had some really, really impressive games. He broke 1,000 yards, about 1,100 almost. Hey, Rocket Blast Joe, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. But a lot of people still wonder, hey, is he worth re-signing to an extension? Most people say, there's a lot of people that will argue you never re-sign running backs. Ever re-sign running backs. You just, keep flowing. Keep new, fresh, young blood in and just run with that. I say if you find a diamond, you keep it, as long as the price tag isn't too expensive. Now, when it comes to Marlon Mack, many of you will... I think Mack earned it as well. But here's the thing. Mack knows that unless he goes to another team with a really good offensive line, his production's going to wane some, right? A lot of his production comes from the Colts' really good offensive line. But that's not to say that he doesn't have skills to exploit that. And that's what we're here for. This is what my film room is about. My film room here, I am going to be showing you exactly how many plays here do I have. I've got 6 plays in 5 different games that Marlon Mack ran. And each one of these plays, he shows something different. A different tool in his toolbox that he uses in order to get yards, right? So, without any further ado, let me shrink my butt down, because no one wants to see me up close and personal like this. Not when we're watching the stream, right? There we go. Hi, I'm way over here. So, my first game is week 5 against the Kansas City Chiefs. It's 5 minutes left in the first quarter, as you can see. 5:32, is that right? That don't seem right. Hold on, let me look. Let's make sure that's right, because I don't think that's the right play necessarily. 5:32? Well, maybe that is right. All right, let's see how this rolls out, shall we? All right. So we got Mack, single back. We got a tight end and a tight end. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you see him creeping up. That's an 8-man box. As he's slowly creeping up forward, he's looking, waiting. Now, as he gets the handoff and he sees He gets that handoff. He looks. There is a jumble. There is a slight crease right here that he can hit. But there's the safety coming up hard, and you got 3 defenders getting ready to close in on that hole. Did you see what he just did? He ran right through here like he's running right towards this little seam here to draw all 3 of these guys up inside here. And then he cuts to the outside hole. This is vision and understanding how to manipulate defenders to get them to go where you want so that you can do what you actually plan on doing to gain extra yards. This is beautiful manipulation on the part of Mack. Then he does that one-step cut. And then when he gets to here, you see another cut. His one-step cuts are outstanding. And then, once he saw daylight, he was off to the races. Just off to the races after cuts. This guy's got such great one-cut ability. His stop and go is outstanding. I did not just do that. My bad. All right. Same play. I'm going to watch it from Mack's view. As you see, he's got that linebacker. He's got this guy. He's trying to draw him in here. Once this linebacker gets inside, he can cut out this way. That linebacker has to step back and go around. That's manipulating the linebacker. And watch this one cut. Nope. Nope. That's beautiful. You can't ask for a better play than that. And the way he moved, it was silky and cut. All right, so third quarter, 12 minutes. That's my next play that I want to go over. Too far. All right. As you see again, we got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, single back. Now, that's Zach Pascal right here at wide receiver in the slot. Zach Pascal is one of the better run-blocking wide receivers on the Colts. He's more like a wide receiver tight end type deal. He blocks really, really well. As we move on. All right, did you see that? Watch what happens here. Immediately, he sees this guy's got the edge for where he wants to go here. So this is a busted play from the get. He wants to go here, but this linebacker got the best of Mo Alley Cox. Got inside to cut Mack off. Now this is on-the-fly movement by Mack. He cuts back to the outside. Now, the linebacker has got Mack dead to rights. But Mack already knows this, and his 0 to 60 speed is fast enough where it catches him completely off. He's unable to get him. Then he lowers his shoulder into the cornerback and takes the cornerback for a ride, picking up a few yards after that. Now that's taking a busted play that should have been a 3-yard loss and getting a few yard gain out of it. Not all running backs have that ability. Marlon Mack does. Plus, he's got that ability to lower his shoulder, as you see here, and just burrow his way forward for extra yardage. Really, really good run by Marlon Mack here. It wasn't huge. It wasn't splashy. It wasn't something that... Let me redo it because apparently it froze on me again. It wasn't some massive, flashy... 20, 30-yard play. But it was something that he should have had a loss on. You got your man in motion. Now, as I say, at this point, you see number 90. He's coming. He's got Mack dead to rights. But he sees where Mo Alley Cox is at on the positioning. So he uses Mo Alley Cox and cuts out this way. But number 54 is going to be there waiting on him. He sees him now. What's Mack going to do? He's going to turn on the burners. Makes that little cut right there at the end. And just goes upfield to get as many yards as possible. This is a very good example of Marlon Mack just taking what he does not have and turning into something really good and positive for the Colts. Anna Banana, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you. Next play, because we already know that play was really good. The next play I have is Denver Week 8. So we're going to go to the games. Oops. We'll go to Week 8. Second, 4:58. All right. Second quarter, 4:58 left. We'll call it 4:56. How's that? All right. So we got a single setback again. We got tied in over here. 3 wide receivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a safety coming up hard. Delayed handoff. Now, Mack's really only got one opportunity here, right? He could legitimately hit this hole right. This is a big hole, too. But the safety's hitting it fast. So what does Mack do? He waits patiently. He draws the safety up into the mess. Again, manipulating and being patient. Waiting. And then, like I said, one cut ability and burst of speed. He's able to cut out and take off on the edge and beat him to that edge. Wait, go. And you see 31's got a hold of him. He's not going down easy. Mack's not going down easy right here. Mack is taking him for a ride, making 22 come up and help. It took multiple players to bring him down after that run. That was gorgeous. Manipulation of the safety, one cut ability, and burst of speed. This is just patience. Patience, go. Gorgeous. Beautifully done by Marlon Mack. Next game is Pittsburgh. Now, as we know, Pittsburgh was not a good game for the Colts. They lost that game in a very bad fashion, but Mack had himself a little bit of a moment here. Let's go back a bit. All right. Big formation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a safety creeping up. That's a lot of defenders in the box. And at this point, they're playing the run. Because at this point, Jacoby Brissett's hurt. Brian Hoyer's in. This is not a good situation. The Colts have to lean on the run game. This is the game that Jacoby Brissett hurt his knee. Brian Hoyer came in, threw a couple picks to this really, really good, fast, opportunistic defense. So we get the snap. Now he sees this unfolding. This is mint. This is Big Q, Quentin Nelson, pulling. You see this a lot. Marlon Mack could have took off. He could outrun and probably would have outrun your safety right here. But because there was already 8 men in the box, there is a bunch of people in here. All Mack has to do is hope that Quentin Nelson's fast enough to block him off, seal him off, before someone in this group of pile of people is able to break free from their blocks. He waits patiently. As soon as Nelson made contact, he turned on. Look at the stride. Look how long that stride is. That's that one step stride. He burst past him. And then all he's got is open field in front of him. And he just turns on the afterburners. Picks up 20 plus on that run. There he is, getting the handoff. He sees Nelson. He sees these guys here. He's just got to be patient, like I said. Patient, patient, patient. That contact. And he's turning right here, knowing he's got him. He sees the extra safety sitting up here. He's the only guy that really can stop him. He just turns it on. Unable to get past him. But send him for a ride. Extra couple yards. As that safety jumped on Marlon Mack's back. Really, really good play for Marlon Mack. Next play is week 11. We'll go to week 11 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. It'll be first with 46 seconds left. So are we seeing what Marlon Mack has? Hey, SW Luke, thanks for joining. Gunners Love 192, thanks for joining. And thanks for the follow. I appreciate that very, very much. All right. So the Jaguars are up by 7. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Three wide receivers. Got Mo Wiley Cox at tight end. By this point, Eric Ebron is no longer playing. He is on IR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got a safety sneaking up. You see a corner blitz getting ready to happen. What are we going to see here? You move Cox in motion to help with protection on this side. Takes snap. Hands the ball. There's not hardly jack right here. Look at this. This is a jumbled mess. Where does Marlon Mack go? He's going to take that inner seam. He sees this. You see he cut around, moved forward, pushed the blocker a little bit, so he got past the defenders here. Now, he's got a guy here he's got to get rid of. He sees him in his peripheral. What's he do? Spins out of it. Oh, I see another one. I spin out of him. Run the ball. Oh, that's a touchdown, baby. Yeah, that's right. You saw a double spin move by Marlon Mack. Beautifully done. That was something in his repertoire a lot of people didn't actually see much of. You know? You see a lot of one cuts. You see some stiff arms from him. You see him be able to burst of speed, get the edge, but you never really seen a lot of his spin moves. In this one, boy, you saw some spin moves off of that. He pulled out a double out of nowhere. Watch this. Right here. He sees him coming up. He's leaning. He's got that arm out, pushing him away. That way, he's giving himself a little extra leverage. He's got that right foot planted. Bam, spin. Soon as he turns around, he sees another backer there. Planted the other foot. Boom, spin. And then all he's got to do is stiff arm and burst of speed. Look at that. At the 5-yard line, he should be brought down right now. But because he's got that mean stiff arm, he's able to ride that defender all the way to the corner of the end zone. That shows you what kind of abilities he has. He showed one cut. He showed spin move. He showed burst. He showed stiff arm. He put together a whole bunch of different utilities out of his toolbox for one play to break off like a 12-yard run for a touchdown. Absolutely beautiful. Last play I want to go over today is Carolina, Week 16. It'll be fourth quarter, 11:34. All right. Again, 3 wide receivers and a tight end, right? You got Marlon Mack, single back. Jacoby Brissett's back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in the box. Spread. But as you see, he's looking this way. You see his hips. He's looking this way. They're all keeping their eye on Mack and Jacoby Brissett. That was a delay. He faked delay. Now, you got this person here. Is that TY? Because he's not blocking very well if he is trying to block. You got a blocker already out front. That looks like Quentin Nelson coming out here trying to hit the linebacker. Max got himself a hole. He's got 2 choices. Does he want to go this way or does he want to go this way? He follows the big Q. He's just going to run up right behind big Q, try to split the seam right there. You had 2 blockers are pushing him out, so he's going to split them. Now he's got this guy right here that he's got to do something with. What's he going to do with him? He fakes them all out. Then he cuts up. He made him go outside so that the wide receiver could continue keeping the edge on him, and he just follows the wide receiver down, burst of speed, run. Look at him carrying them defenders. Holy cow. He hit that hole and carried that defender. 1, 2. Is there 3 guys in there? Yeah. Watch this from the running back point of view. No connection error. Let's go back. I want to see this again in the running back point of view. Who's with me? Oh no, it's safety point of view. Good fake to kind of hold off the linebackers to give Mack that big hole. That was good. Ooh, buddy. Now, you got a blocker here. He goes this way to make number 25 continue to go that way, trying to open up a seam for himself. Because if he went straight here, 25 would hit him dead on. Manipulating the defender. Instead, he fakes this way. Look how much lean he's got once he plants that foot. Look at that. Oh my goodness. He leans so hard. 25 bit hard. 25 bit hard on that. By the time he's able to regain, he's darn near beside him already, taking off down the side. Again, he faked, manipulated 24 to go outside, then cut back inside again. This kid's one-cut ability is unreal. And he's doing this at pretty fast speeds. He's seen he's getting hit by two sides. What's the most important thing for him once he sees he's getting ready to be hit? Two hands on that football. He is not dropping that ball. Under no circumstance does he want to fumble this football after a big play especially. Tucks that baby, two guys on him. Finally rode him down to the ground. Marlon Mack deserves a contract extension. Period. Marlon Mack has done everything right. He's getting better and better and better. He's able to use his speed. He's able to use his stiff arm. He's able to use that one-cut burst, that spin that he never hardly ever brings out, but when he does, it catches people off guard. And he's able to manipulate just by slight movement of his upper body. Say, I'm going here, no, I'm going to go this way. And because he's able to do those smooth cuts, he's able to get so many extra yards. He makes people look really bad. I also showed how he could just tuck the ball, lower his shoulder, run over people. Heck of a running back we got here with Marlon Mack. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I hope that all of you, if you enjoy this stream, please smash that favorite button. Give me a follow. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, man, hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you're notified next time I go live. I'm guaranteed I'm going to be dropping all kind of videos for you guys. But I appreciate you very much being here. Don't forget, if you're watching on Sportscaster, I have USN after my name. As you see, Alex joined my stream. He is USN as well. That's USN after our names means Unwrapped Sports Network. And if you go up to the search bar and type in USN and hit search here on Sportscaster, you'll see dozens of people from Unwrapped Sports that work here. Do all kind of streams. We cover the big three and everything, all other types of sports. Right now, I think McGowan is streaming some esports right now. I think I noticed him doing that earlier today. Alex, a heck of a guy. He's somebody who covers the NFL very, very well. Man, appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for joining my stream. I hope to see you guys again soon. So until next time, I'm Lawrence Owen, and as usual, I hope you have a good one.